And we are just about set to go. Now for Lakeland, 3 players averaging in double digits. Bailey Gravold at 13 a game. Trista Barron at 11 and Kayla Clark at 10 points a contest. On the Eagles side, Nicole Botich, 11 points, 8 rebounds a game to lead us. Kayla Creighton comes off the bench and provides 9 points, 8 rebounds a game for us. Alanna Ferry, 6 points, 5 assists per game, and leading the league in assists is Alanna Ferry. And Ferry has the ball right now as Eagles win the tip. Ferry goes right side, Parsons. Lob it, Botich. Ferry stops free throw line. Underneath, Hamilton. Rattled around and out. Botich fights for it, out of bounds to BenU. Get a new shot clock as well. So BenU trying for the doubleheader sweep here today. Get it in. Right away the jumper won't go. Battle for the rebound is Raven Willis. And Willis actually falls on Lakeland's Gravold. And that's the foul on Willis. Saw Gravold wince there a little bit, but she's okay after that battle for the loose ball. And Muskies bring it up. Go right side with it. That's Barron, number 22. Gives way free throw line to Stankovic. And the traveling violation. So back the other way for Benedictine. Again, they put the press on. A lot of good ball handlers here for the Eagles, though. It's tough to press us, really, and create turnovers. Ferry to Willis, although a little bump there to make sure that she could get the ball, Gravold. And it does create an early turnover. Baseline, good defense by Hamilton. Ferry the rebound. Alanna brings it front, goes right side Parsons. Now Botich. Willis the jumper, no. Ferry with the rebound. And everybody ran away from her and she got an easy layup. Everybody went to find the player they're supposed to guard and Ferry said, okay, I'll just go right to the basket then. Trapped behind the basket, nowhere to go for Dahl, so kick it back outside. Shot clock to 10, so they'll launch a 3 and hit that. Gravold. Well, talked about it. They're not going to be shy, cranking up the threes. Well, zone press here. Parsons. Eventually Willis. Parsons. Botich back up to Ferry. Parsons for 3. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Lakeland. Kayla Clark, junior from West Bend, Wisconsin. Gravold. Take the long 2, missed that. Ferry another rebound. Off the miss by Stankovic. Willis runs the floor, lays it in. Raven Willis. And a 4-3 lead. Lob it down low again. Nowhere to go for Dahl, so back outside. Lob over the top to Dahl, but too far over the top. And the turnover. And again, they'll set up the press. Basically a 2-2-1 zone press. And you can tell they worked on that in practice and ran that set play, and it worked to bring it front. And now a little bump there in Gravold against Ferry. And BenU to bring it in on the right corner. Get the new shot clock. Botich. And draws the whistle, and the foul on Dahl, and 2 shots coming for Nicole Botich.
Foul charge to Maddie Dahl, her first, team's second.
So already Ferry with 3 rebounds and 2 points and an assist. Very active in the first 3 minutes. And Alanna, the senior out of Marian Catholic, 24th in the nation in grand total of assists. Free throw missed, and the rebound Lakeland. They go left corner. The free throw line, Stankovic. She'll drive and bank it up, no. Rebound, Ferry again for her 4th rebound. Long lead pass to Willis. And the basket. So Ferry on that one play, a rebound and an assist, and Willis the hoop at the other end, 7-3. Stankovic. Kick it back up top, knocked away by Willis. Loose ball, and Ferry flips it back to Botich. Free throw line. Nicole drives. No. Rebound. Willis tracks it down. Ferry all the way with the runner. Good. 9-3, BenU. Clark. Grayvold, right side. And knocked away and stolen by Willis. Parsons to Botich, swing it around, Ferry. Now Parsons. Lob it to Hamilton. Willis. Nice job, didn't force the action, kicks it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Ferry all the way, banks it in. Whew. So far it has been the Alanna Ferry show. She's got 6 points, 4 boards, and I think 3 assists already. We've played 5 minutes, and it's 11-3. Underneath to Dahl, missed the shot. Good defense by Hamilton. Botich the rebound, and so far making Lakeland one and done at the other end. Botich slides baseline, put it in. I think Dahl might even have got a fingertip on it. Didn't make any difference. The ball went in anyway. And it's 13-3, so big start here for BenU. Stankovic thought about it. Now she'll drive. Fade away. Botich got a hand on it. Hamilton pulled it out of there, and reach-in foul on Dahl. And a timeout, I do believe. Oh, no, just substitutions. Lakeland's going to bring in a fresh 5. And BenU, a couple of subs as well. Going to bring in DeKayla Creighton and Shannon Ryan in for the Eagles. 13-3 early. Ryan got across the timeline, and Ryan now gives way to Parsons. Ferry slides right. Botich, who missed the shot. Rebound Lakeland. It's that time their post player, Beaudry, got in the way defensively. Now they go left wing. Back Beaudry for the jumper. No. Rebound Parsons. We'll run the floor. And give it to Ferry left side. Back Parsons. Now Botich. High right side Ryan. Oh, good pass to go right back down low to Creighton. They collapse on her, so Ryan hits the right wing 3. What a big start for BenU, 16-3. Bounce pass down low, and Ryan knocked it away, but I think they're going to say with the offhand, the foul came. And so we'll get a substitution. Jasmine Williams, the 6-foot sophomore from Mother McCauley, will come in to give Botich a breather. And they go in for the quick wing jumper. Rings out. Rebound Parsons. They're going to get foul over the top from behind on Miranda Jacobson, a freshman from Felch, Michigan. That's her who picked up the whistle. They put that press on. Callie Olson, number 14, the one who took the shot, a senior from Middleton, Wisconsin. Break the press, and Ferry to Ryan. Swing it around the ring, back Ferry again. Free throw line, Jasmine Williams, jumper good. Whew, what a start. 18-3. Now, their confidence was a little shaken during that little 3-game skid, but you can tell they got their confidence back with that win the other day. Now, 3-point play possibility here for Jacobson. And for BenU, Payton Sims will come in, the freshman from Ypsilanti, Michigan, averaging 6 points a game. Good outside shooter as Parsons comes out. So Jacobson to the line. And good. A couple more subs for BenU. Ryan comes out.
Good,
and Casey Williams, freshman from Galesburg, is in. Creighton to bring it in, as you saw that play there. Well, obviously, Lakeland needs some kind of play to get him going. Almost got a steal there, but ooh, they're going to call Ferry for the travel after she lost the ball and got it back. 18-6. 2:30 to go in the first. Gabby Kappert, senior from Stevenson, Michigan. Beaudry, and good. And Ferry breaks the press. Oh, they're going to say she traveled. I don't think she did. And she's going to come out, and Parsons will come back in.
Eagles by 10.
No, the first one maybe. I don't know about that one. Oh, good defense there. Close the door on the drive down the left side of the lane there by Trista Barron. And BenU in the front. Williams. Swing it around Sims. Creighton. Boy, split basically a triple team. And look at that, chance for a three-point play. Missed the first shot, got the rebound, got fouled, and goes to the line. Stankovic the whistle. And their revolving door continues as Creighton at the stripe. Creighton, 6-foot sophomore from Von Steuben in Chicago. And the free throw, good. So three-point play converted by Creighton. And 21-8. Well, we're at 57% early on. And again, they lob it over the top too far. 30% for the Muskies. Against the pressure, Parsons. Creighton and eventually Williams. Casey gets it back and brings it front. Well, Parsons comes to get it to run the offense against their 2-3 zone. Sims the three. In and out. Rebound, Lakeland. Grayvold. Beaudry. Stankovic, and they're going to call DeKayla Creighton for the bump foul down low.
Stankovic's foul by DeKayla Creighton.
Well, they're even going to call that a shooting foul.
Now at the line shooting 2 for Lakeland.
Let's see. I mean, there's a bump maybe there, but that's a lot of continuation. Free throw missed anyway. One more coming though. And got that. So with 1:01 to go in the quarter, 21-9.
Back in for the Muskies, Miranda Jacobson.
Now turnover-wise, Now, BenU does have 3, but Lakeland with 5. So even with their press, BenU still winning the turnover battle early. As that ball knocked out of bounds. 51.7 to go in the quarter. Early on, so it's Ferry with 6 points, 4 boards, and 3 assists. Then 4 points for Willis to lead BenU. A couple of threes on the side of Lakeland here. That's for Jacobson and Grayval. Lob it down low, turn around for Creighton, good. Michaela Creighton. Give her 5 points now. And a 23-9 quarter. Now they can't take it all, but they can get close to about 2 seconds left. Difference between shot clock and game clock. They're not looking at that though as Grayval attacks the basket. And Casey Williams the foul and Grayval to shoot 2. Men's volleyball earlier on today beat Trinity Christian in 3 straight. That's in a tournament in Dubuque. Again, with Loris as the host. And right now, it's Lakeland and Benedictine in men's volleyball in the second BenU match of the day for them. And well, it's right now tied 1 set apiece. And they're now in set number 3. In the front court, it's Parsons to Sims. 12 seconds. Lob it to Creighton. 7. She'll drive. Oh, good strong drive to Kayla Creighton. 2 seconds, and that'll be that. Boy, outstanding first quarter for BenU with a 25-11 lead. And a 55.5% shooting period for BenU, holding Lakeland to 27.3%. So if you're the Eagles, you've got to be pretty happy all the way around with that quarter. Leading rebounds 12-5 as well. By the way, next broadcast will be Friday as men's volleyball will be hosting Loris at 7 o'clock. So again, basketball goes on the road.
Who doesn't like Arnie?
But we will have volleyball on Friday for the men taking on Loris at 7. That'll be my next broadcast. And then we'll have a busy week the following week. Eagles will be home that whole week. So after being on the road this coming week, they'll be at home the following week. We'll have men's basketball on Tuesday the 9th against Concordia Chicago. Then we'll have women's basketball Wednesday the 10th against Concordia Chicago, also at 7 o'clock. And then Saturday, February 13th, will be a basketball doubleheader against Edgewood, the men at 2 and the women, just like today, starting at about, 4:15-ish or thereabouts. What's the broadcast that's coming up? Here at BenUEagles.com. All right, so for Lakeland, it's Clark. Grayval can't take the shot, drives. Oh, Casey Williams with the block, but wow. Must have been on the body because that was certainly a clean block for Casey.
Casey Williams called for the foul, sending Bailey Grayval to the line, shooting 2 for Lakeland.
First one good, so Willis will come in for Williams, who gets her second foul. So Willis back in. And Coach Avercamp pleading his case here with that one. Free throw, no, and Michaela Creighton the rebound. Sims gives it back to Parsons. Jasmine Williams. Willis, the jumper won't go. Creighton fights for the rebound. Oh boy, they're going to say she went over the top.
Michaela Creighton called for a foul. That's her second. And back in for Benedictine is Nicole Botich.
So Creighton with 2 fouls out. Nicole Botich back in. Well, and again, you're going to take that foul every single time. You're going to say attack the glass and take your chances. And shot put up, missed, out of bounds though. Back to Lakeland after Stankovic could not get the first shot to go. Boy, points in the paint, Benedictine leads that 20-4. And we lead second chance points 7-0 as they have 0 offensive rebounds to BenU's 4. And our men won earlier on today to go to 20-0. Left wing jumper won't go. And Stankovic. Wow. So at one end we got an over the back, and at the other end we got a clearing out. Well, make up your mind. Well, inbounds goes all the way into the back court. Well, those are 2 tough fouls. One on Creighton and one on Botich. And again, just say keep doing what you're doing and work hard on the glass. Oh, Grayvold with a nice drive. Against the pressure. Ball tipped away and stolen. And shot put up, no. Rebound battle around. Parsons gets it back. Right side, Willis. Swing it around to Sims. Thought about a shot, didn't take it. Now Sims is open for the 3 and hit it. Well, that's what she does best, is hit that 3 from high left or high right of the arc. Those are her 2 points. And she hits them best. 28-14. Grayvold's jumper good. Get it to Willis. And come front now to Botich. Now they'll set it up. Sims is open. Well, you can't sag back on her too long. She'll hit those all day, but missed that one. Parsons can't go. Now, another foul, I think, on the Eagles as Grayvold went to the ground. And another foul on BenU. A bunch of subs here for BenU. Ferry's back in. Brianna Hamilton's back in. First time we'll see Deasia Williams, the third of our Williamses, the freshman from Milwaukee. Right corner. Nothing there for Olsen. Now back up top. That's Lexi Greenhack, number 52. Left side of the lane, it rings out for Clark. Eagles the rebound, and now it's Ferry. Willis. Underneath Hamilton. Turns, faces, shoots, and hits. Brianna Hamilton. Boy, her length is so tough to defend. Down in the paint, 6'1", long-arm junior from Elgin High School. You get her the ball 5-6 feet away, you're just not going to block her shot. Oh, Grayvold. Been very aggressive so far. The junior out of Norway, Michigan. Willis. Oh, knocked away. I'll get it back to Ferry. Underneath Hamilton, off her fingertips. Olsen's 3, no good. Hamilton pulls that down. And a reach in on Lakeland trying to take it back.
Lexi Green had called for the foul.
And it's Alanna Ferry. Gives it back Hamilton. Parsons. And she'll be the one to bring it front. Hamilton takes the jumper, gets smacked on the arm by Grayvold. So 2 shots for Brianna Hamilton. So Creighton has 7 offensively to lead BenU, 6 for Ferry. They've got 10 for Grayvold, and all the way down to 3 for Jacobson. Yes. Brianna Hamilton hits that.
Back in for the Muskies is Gabby Kappert and Rachel Stankovic.
And around and out, and Stankovic to bring it back. High left, they get it now. That's Kappert. Underneath, Stankovic puts it in.
Basket for the Muskies, Rachel Stankovic.
A good second quarter for the Muskies as they try to climb back in it. Ferry splits the defense, feeds DeAsia Williams. Now, back up to Raven Willis to settle it down. Against that zone, Ferry finds Hamilton, the jumper, good again. Boy, she's just deadly. From 10 feet and in, forget about it. And 33-20. Stankovic drives. Yes, and a foul.
Basket is good, and the foul is charged to DeAsia Williams. That'll send Rachel Stankovic to the line shooting 2 for the Muskies.
Free throw good. It's back to a 10-point game again. Ferry. Well, blocked from behind. Lakeland the other way. Kappert. Beaudry outside Olsen for three. Good. Timeout, BenU. Well, Coach Avercamp not happy and talking to the official. But give Lakeland credit. Come flying back in to make it a game again here at 33-26. By the way, in volleyball, great close match between these two schools on the men's side. They're in set 3. It's one set apiece, and in set 3, Lakeland leads 22-19, so good battle there. That's that earlier drive by Grayvold where Casey Williams picked up that foul. There's been a lot of those types of little bumps from the side that have created three-point opportunities for Lakeland here. Ferry. Willis. Now Parsons. And Brianna Hamilton called for a travel. And Kappert. Stankovic, and she traveled. Little hop step before she let it go. And back the other way. Parsons. Oh, stolen away by Stankovic. Kappert, and did she step out of bounds? What happened here? The official blew the whistle. A technical foul on Parsons, apparently. Now, Vanita Parsons must have said something. And she's the one called for the tee. Yeah, and I don't know if you heard that explanation from Vanita Parsons to the official, but I heard it. Free throw, no good. Basically, she was saying to the official, I was swearing at myself for letting her drive by me. So that wasn't any call. It was she drove by me, I'm mad at myself, and I swore at myself. Well, she got a tee for it. Oh well. Long jumper, no, and the rebound comes down to DeAsia Williams. Finds Vanita Parsons. And now Ferry. Ferry with 10 on the shot clock to Parsons. Back Ferry. 6. The jumper, no. Rebound, Raven Willis with a new clock. Ferry drives. Yes, the runner in the lane, Alanna Ferry, and a chance for a three-point play. So nice job by Alanna to be aggressive, make something happen. Let's watch it again. Their bench wanted to charge, but you have to allow the player to come down. You can't slide under them. You have to let them land. And converts in the three-point play. And 36-27. Beaudry with a nice drive, but couldn't finish. Out of bounds, though, to Lakeland.
And in with the buzzer is Kayla Clark and Trista Barron for Lakeland.
And their revolving door continues, and they'll bring in Clark to bring it inbounds, baseline left. Long jumper, Clark good. The long two. Break the press, and Alanna Ferry. Parsons. Ferry the long jumper, no. Rebound comes down to Lakeland. Olsen. Misses that. Oh, they get an offensive rebound. Beaudry and a reach-in foul on Benedictine. Foul on Ferry. Ferry 9 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. To lead us in all 3 categories so far in this half. Free throw no good by Beaudry.
And checking in for Benedictine is
Sims will come in. And Jasmine Williams. And for the first time, Georgia Alexakis, the sophomore from Andrew High School. They give Parsons a breather. 2:41 for the half. Men have already won for Benedictine. That's missed. Deasia Williams the rebound, finds Ferry. Alexakis, and eventually Ferry in the front. Deasia kicks it back outside, Alanna Ferry. Sims, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good feed, Alexakos for the basket. Assist number 4 for Ferry. First points of the day for Alexakos. Olsen. Free throw line, Beaudry. And it's knocked away and stolen. A chance for BenU to go back up by double digits here. In the corner, Sims is open for the 3. Missed it. Rebound, Alexakos. How about that? Pretty play off the glass and in, off the rebound for Alexakos. And a timeout, Lakeland, and indeed, the lead back up to double digits for BenU. Wow, crazy third set. Lakeland and Benedictine are right now tied in the third set, 27 all. So that one may go on for a while. Clark to bring it up. Drive. Oh, nice job. The reach in and knock it away by Payton Sims. Creates the steal. Ferry. Back up, Sims. against that zone. Try to dribble through that, and well, Jasmine Williams couldn't do it. Turnover. Back to the Muskies.
1 minute remains in the half.
So final minute of the half. Stankovic. The jumper short and out of bounds to BenU. So 11-point lead in the ball with 52.5 seconds to go in the half.
And in for the Muskies is Jessica Boudry.
Boudry's had a good first half. And comes right back in again. Alexakos. Good quick passing. Alexakos for three. Boy, she's come off the bench and been a big factor. And 43-29. 2-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Boudry the jumper, no. Rebound, Ferry. Long lead pass. Deasia Williams lays it in. 12 seconds. Nice little late run for BenU. Can they hit a buzzer beater here? 3 seconds. No! Clark could not connect. And a nice late run by BenU. Gives them the 16-point edge here at the break at 45-29. So nice job by the Eagles after Lakeland made that nice run to get back into the game. For the Eagles to show an answer of their own here late in the half. Individually, for BenU in the first half, Alanna Ferry with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. So had a great first half, did Alanna. 7 points for DeKayla Creighton with 2 rebounds, 7 points for Georgia Alexakos. In just 2 minutes of play, she came out and was a huge factor. 5 points for Brianna Hamilton, 4 for Raven Willis, 3 for Shannon Ryan, 3 for Nicole Botich with just 1 rebound. Only 9 minutes played in the first half for Botich with 2 personal fouls. Deasia Williams with 2, Jasmine Williams with 2. For Lakeland, only 1 player in double digits. That's Bailey Grayvald with 12. Then you go to 6 for Rachel Stankovic, 4 for Callie Olson, 3 for Miranda Jacobson, 2 for Kayla Clark. As Lakeland, known as a three-point shooting team, at least coming in, they're only 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Only three attempts in the first half for Lakeland, kind of surprising. BenU 3 of 8 from long range, so 45-29 as we start the second half. That men's volleyball game, by the way, between these same 2 schools, that third set finally went to Lakeland 32-30. So they're now in the 4th set. Lakeland up 2 sets to 1, but a wild match there. Our men's volleyball team trying for a sweep today. They had already knocked off Trinity Christian in 3 straight and now battling here, but behind Lakeland for now. So here we go. Eagles will have it to start the half. All right. Clock is set. We are set. Here we go. And Ferry to get it started. And Parsons. Now they settle back into that zone. Botich underneath Hamilton. No, but draws contact, and that'll be 2 shots for Bree. Well, Maddie Dow played hardly at all on her side in the first half. And she picks up a quick whistle there as well. Free throw, no good. That's Dow's second. Free throw good there by Bree. So 46-29. And Lakeland to bring it front with Kayla Clark. Stankovic thought about it, didn't take it. Now Grayvald. And nice job by Brianna Hamilton to knock that pass intended for Dow out of bounds. So Lakeland baseline right. Clark to bring it in. Lob it up top, Grayvald. Again, key game in this league. Both teams 9-4 in conference coming in. Oh, boy. Grayvold has really been aggressive today and impressive here so far. She has been their offense. We break the press to Ferry. Parsons back to Ferry again. Botich. In traffic, no, and the rebound, Grayvold. Runs the floor, goes all the way, and banks it in. Well, nobody stopped her, and she just kept going. And Ferry now. Willis. Hamilton. Thought about it. Instead, Parsons for three that won't go. Botich, good strong rebound. Put back basket, Nicole Botich. Again, she had a 15-point, 10-rebound game the other day. See if we can get her going here now in this third quarter. That's a good start. Oh, boy, Grayvold almost did it again. Actually, excuse me, that was 22. Not 15. That was Barron, but missed it. Hamilton. In and out. Follows her own shot and put it in. Good aggressive play by Brianna Hamilton. Timeout, Lakeland. So nice start by BenU, and again, second chance points and offensive rebounds. A big factor here as to why this is a 17-point game now at 50-33. Next up for the BenU men, by the way, they'll try to go to 21-0 the middle of next week on the road against their rivals Aurora on the 3rd. Next up for our women, as Dahl gets it and gets fouled by Hamilton. We have a Tuesday match on the women's side at Rockford at 7. So next up for the women at Rockford on Tuesday, and then next Saturday at Wisconsin Lutheran. Watch that again, Dahl. Foul by Brianna. So both teams, men and women, will be on the road next Saturday at Wisconsin Lutheran. The men will play at 1. And the women at about 3:15 or thereabouts. Is that one good? Although actually, for some reason, and I'm not sure if that's correct, I know on our schedule it actually says men at 1 and the women at 4:15, but I don't think that's right. But I'll see if I can double check that. Parsons. Willis. Drives, banks it up, no. Rebound, Lakeland. Clark goes right side, Grayvold. Stankovic drives on Botich. And around and out. Rebound, Botich to Alanna Ferry. Runs the floor, and Brianna finishes it off. Boy, again, Alanna, great job creating. Her 6th assist of the day with 5 boards and 9 points. And we still have 7 minutes to go in the third. Stankovic, and then Ferry knocked it out of bounds. 52-35, BenU. So, impressive for both teams so far here today. Men had a great win against Lakeland earlier. Try to bounce it into Dahl, but again, Ferry, great job, a weak side help. Picks it off. Willis. Botich. And got it back after the block by Dahl. And now Hamilton, the jumper good. Ooh, this has been impressive. We're almost at 60% from the floor right now for BenU. Underneath to Dahl. Back outside for a 3. Boy, a badly needed 3 by Trista Barron, senior from Escanaba, Michigan. Again, talked about them shooting threes, but they haven't taken too many today. Oh, beautiful press break the press break. Eventually, Hamilton couldn't finish. Barron missed that one, though. And Hamilton the rebound. And Alanna Ferry. Around the pick, drives. Back up Botich. Knocked away, and a whistle. Well, it'll be Botich trying to get the ball back. Her third, so she'll sit as Tequila Creighton will come in. Bunch of subs here for Lakeland as well. Beaudry back in for them, along with down underneath. The nice little spin move from Miranda Jacobson. Willis, jumper, good. Timeout, BenU. It's a 30.
30-second timeout. When play resumes, Payton Sims.
Boy, nicely done. This is a good third quarter here for Benedictine. 56-40, your lead now. So Brianna Hamilton with 12 points now to lead the Eagles scorers. Grayval with 16 to lead their side. So what's going on in men's volleyball? Fourth set. Now Eagles lead that 17-15 in the fourth, and BenU needs to win this fourth to push that to a 5-setter. So see if they can keep that going. Again, our next broadcast will be men's volleyball on Friday the 5th. Here at home against Loris at 7. So Lakeland in the front. Right side here, Olsen. Back up top. Nothing there for Greenheck. Baseline right. Trying to back her way in. Sort of backed her way too far. So kick it out for Olsen's three. No good after Jacobson had nowhere to go. Creighton eventually gets it here to Ferry. And Ferry to run the floor. Good feed to Creighton. And what are they going to call? A foul before the shot. Down low on Lakeland and on Beaudry.
Beaudry called for the foul. It is the second team foul. Both teams with 2 team fouls.
Ferry to bring it in.
Tim Calderwood getting a little love from Purdy.
Stolen away Lakeland. Kappert jumped into Parsons and draws the foul. Whew. I mean, that's basketball, but boy, that's the one that I've always complained about. I mean, I get it, it's basketball, that's what happens, but if you're Vanita Parsons, there's nothing you can do. I'm standing stock still with my hands straight in the air. I cannot render myself invisible. you know, if you're jumped into, you're jumped into. I mean, that call happens, 95% of the time, but you feel for the player because you literally, unless you jump backwards, and no one's ever done that, you're going to get a foul. Well, the press creates that turnover. Shannon Ryan will come in, but still turnovers-wise, it's only 10 for BenU, and it's 9 for Lakeland, so that's still not a bad total. Hamilton out, and Jasmine Williams back in for Benedictine. And Kappert to walk it up. Lob it low right. And lost the handle. Ryan. And a collision there, and it's going to be out of bounds to BenU. And Creighton to bring it in against the press. Payton Sims in there for the Eagles as well. An official's timeout. Not exactly quite sure what that was for. It does allow a sub now. Now, we still used up 2 of the seconds to get over the timeline. and do indeed now get it in front in time. And now they can start the offensive set. I think maybe what the official did was he wanted to allow that sub and didn't, so stop the clock to do it, but that meant we only had 8 left to get it across the timeline once we restarted. Ryan, lob it down low to Creighton. Couldn't split the defense, and a jump ball. Arrow to Lakeland. Now Lakeland a little late run here in the third, trying to get back in it again. But still 14-point lead for the moment for BenU. Drive left, Grayval draws contact and a foul.
Grayval draws the foul. We'll go line shooting 2. Foul's called to Shannon.
Shannon Ryan will pick up the whistle.
Second and the team's 4th this period.
So Grayval at the line. Had a big day so far, but cannot hit that one. Grayval was 16. And got that one.
Trista Barron checks back in for Lakeland College.
So 17 for her. Sims to Creighton. And Sims across the front. They're going to trap her, and it does create the steal to Kappert. No, missed the layup. And Creighton pulls it down and finds Sims. Ahead to Ryan. Underneath, Jasmine Williams. Tough shot down low off the glass and in. So Jasmine drops it home. 58-43, under 3 minutes for the third. Olsen. Blocked. Boy, Creighton, great job there to get it and grab it out of the air and stay in bounds. But you could tell Olsen just sort of made up her mind she was going to drive, just going to lower her shoulder and drove. Parsons. Up top, Sims. Free throw line, Creighton. Sims is open and hits.
High with an Eagles 3, Payton Sims.
So Sims another 3. Her second of the day. She's 2 out of 5 from beyond the arc. Right side, nothing there. Down to 10 on the shot clock for Grayval. Oh, banks it in. What a day she's having. She has been their offense today, number 15. In traffic there, Creighton got it away to Parsons. Oh, she stepped out. Whew. A bunch of subs. Alexakos, Ferry, and DeAsia Williams back in for BenU to join Jasmine Williams and DeKayla Creighton. And Clark to bring it up for the Muskies. Grayval, ooh, she missed that one. Went sprawling. I don't think she hurt herself there landing on her knee. But she'll sprint back anyway. Ferry. Alexakos. Just pass it around the ring. 10 on the shot clock now for Creighton. Now Ferry. Alanna tried to step through, and what are they going to say? Jump ball. We'll get it on the arrow, but Clark, nice job to get a hand on it. Now it's just 3 on the shot clock here. So Eagles keep it, but 3 on the shot clock. Look to bring it in. Get it for Creighton for a quick shot. Missed that. And we'll come back the other way here to live action. So missed the shot off the inbound, and Lakeland brings it front. And kicked out of bounds by Creighton. But yeah, Ferry, nice job to try to create there before the shot clock expired, but couldn't step through the defense that time.
Final minute of the third period.
Up top, little stutter step there by Jacobson. She'll stop, take the wing jumper, miss that. But offensive rebound by Maddie Dahl. That long jumper won't go. Dahl tracks that one down. Clark, scooping shot, no, but a foul. Foul will be on Jasmine Williams. Now basically, there's 1/10 of a second difference between game clock and shot clock. So BenU can virtually take the last shot of the quarter if they want. Free throw good. And they probably will, since they've got the lead anyway. So Clark hits those.
Lexi Greenhack checks back in for Lakeland.
Greenhack back in. Creighton to bring it in against the press. Gets it into Ferry. Alexakos in the middle. Nice job to press break there to Ferry. So down to 20 seconds here in the period. Ferry just dribbling it down to 13. Down to 7. Flings it up. No, and the rebound Lakeland. Well, she tried for a pass down low, and there was nobody open.
30 minutes behind us, it's...
Well, 3 quarters in the books, 61-47. BenU. Let's check in on volleyball. Well, BenU did it. Did a nice job. They won the 4th, 26-24. What a match this has been. So since those sets have all been so close, why not go to a 5th set between BenU and Lakeland in men's volleyball in Dubuque today at Loris? So that'll go to a 5th set. Well, BenU at 55% from the field. Lakeland at 35.5%. Individually, Brianna Hamilton with 12. She's got 5 rebounds today. Alanna Ferry, 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists for Alanna today. Creighton with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Alexakos with 7 points. Botich, because of foul trouble, has not played much, has 5 points and 3 rebounds. So with Botich on the bench for most of the game, the fact that BenU has a relatively comfortable lead right now, saying a lot for the rest of the post players for the Eagles. Again, 19 for Grayvald to lead them. 19 for Grayvald. Nobody else is in double digits. Matter of fact, you have to go from her 19 all the way down to Stankovic, who has 6. All right, inbounding for Lakeland is Barron. Gets it in Clark. Right side, Greenhack. To Dahl, down low, Stankovic off the glass and in as Botich back in. They tried to get her to commit her 4th foul right away, so she sort of had to give way. And we'll break the press to Ferry. Alexakos. Hamilton, and a little bump there from Trista Barron. Boy, BenU leads points in the paint 34-14 and leads second chance points 18-6. Hamilton missed it. Rebound Lakeland. $14 Eagle turnovers, 10 for Lakeland. They'll miss the 3, and the rebound Alexakos. Oh, knocked away. Clark. And Alexakos knocked that down, and then Clark tripped over the ball. And now Ferry and a jump ball at half court. She was tied up by Barron. Parsons in for Alexakos with 9:03 to go. Eagles by a dozen. And Ferry. Coach Aberkamp saying, settle down, don't hurry. Parsons. Ferry against that zone. Free throw line, Botich. Willis. Parsons for three. No. Oh, but Hamilton. New shot clock. But Botich is open, so she hits the jumper. Now, when you're that open from the free throw line, if you're Botich, you're going to take that shot. No doubt about it. So 63-49. And right side to Greenheck. To Dow. Look down low. Finally do get it to Stankovic. Oh, good defense by Botich. Got in the way. Arm straight up in the air. Didn't get the whistle and got the rebound. And now Ferry. Raven Willis. Botich. Just good quick passing. And Ferry the jumper. Missed it long. And the rebound comes down to Lakeland. Run the floor. Oh, but a bad pass. Too long for Barron. Eagles get it back. Eagles going for the sweep today. Men have already won to go to 20-0. Number 3 in the nation on the men's side. Women winning here. Ferry need to get across the timeline, and we get a timeout because we only had 1 second left before the 10-second violation. So Coach Avercamp pointing out, hey, we've only got 10 seconds. I said to relax, but at the same time, understand that still got to get across midcourt. So men's volleyball, they're in the 5th set. Lakeland leads at 4-3, so that 5th set has a long way to go. But a heck of a match there. And again, there's a long way to go in this game, too. Lakeland, if they can find someone else with a hot hand, especially from beyond the arc besides Grayvald here, just a couple of jumpers, and a turnover, and they can be right back in this thing. Ferry to Parsons now. So cannot lose our sense of urgency here and aggressiveness. Ferry gets it in the wing, 7 on the shot clock. Willis, yes. And now that's the kind of possession you'd like. You used almost all the shot clock and you got the 2 points out of it. Now Lakeland in the front. Greenheck goes low right, Stankovic drives, blocked by Botich. Ooh, took a chance there by blocking that, didn't want to pick up that whistle. Oh, and then Ferry, they double her and take it away. And then Ferry, the reach-in foul, trying to get it back.
Alanna Ferry charged with her second foul. First team foul for the Eagles.
So Lakeland at midcourt. Timeout. As Raven Willis actually came over and showed her wrist to Coach Avercamp that she was bleeding. And the coach is saying, well, yeah, but you can't just tell me, you have to tell the ref because he's the one in charge of blowing the whistle and stopping play while that gets dealt with. So obviously someone must have scraped her wrist with her nail, and they're just going to wrap some tape around that and get her back in. 7:03 to go. Greenheck to bring it in for the Muskies. Grayvald missed that one. Botich with the big rebound. Ferry ahead to Willis. Now, let's just set it up and run a little clock here. A 16-point lead on the ball. Ferry. Excuse me, I thought it was going to go up top to Ferry, but instead Hamilton took the pass at the free throw line and did a little step back to try to drive and travel. So again, the revolving door for Lakeland, and it'll be Barron to inbound. And it'll be Kappert to get it started for them. Kappert, free throw line, Stankovic. Drives on Botich. Missed the shot, and Botich the rebound. Well, you get that close to the bucket, When you're trailing, you got to finish that if you're Lakeland. Hell, Brianna Hamilton almost with a pretty play there. It was a nice little spin move, but just didn't go. And they hit a three. Barron. Break the press and Parsons. Under 6 minutes to play. Willis, back Ferry. Botich called for it, got it. Ooh, could not put it in the hoop. And Muskie's come back, Grayvold. Now that's got to be a charge, doesn't it? Well, no, it's going to be a block instead. Boy, Alanna certainly tried to stop square and get banged into, but they're going to call her for the block. Let's watch it again. Wow, well. Maybe if she got just another split second to get set, but it was very close. And Grayvold, 5:37 to go. Has a 20-point day and almost single-handedly trying to keep her team in this game. Willis. Wow, they trap her, it dribbles off her foot, and they pick it up and launch a three. Missed that. And Creighton gets knocked out of bounds. And they're going to call the foul on Lakeland. And that's Grayvold. Well, she's hustling all over the place. Effort is certainly there. Eagles against the press with 5:23 to go. Lead is down to 12. It was 16 just a second ago. And the press starting to create some turnovers, but they get it front this time. Parsons. I'll tell you what, it's the best press I've seen from any team all year, men's or women's. This Lakeland full court press. Botich. Ferry drives and yes, gets the friendly roll. Alanna Ferry with 11 to go with her 7 assists and 5 rebounds. Lob it over to Dahl. Launch the tray, Capper. Missed it, Ferry the rebound. Gets it out, Parsons. And draws the contact. Shooting two will be Vanita Parsons with 4:31 to go. So Grayvold with 20, and again after that, Stankovic with 8. On the Eagles side, we've really spread it around. Hamilton's got 12, and now Ferry with 11. Then a bunch of 8s and 7s. Willis with 8. But 3 different 7s after that. Parsons. Botich. Again, no hurry here. Good quick passing. Botich is open. It won't go, and see what the whistle is. It's going to be on Lakeland. It's going to be on Clark.
14 fouls for the Muskies.
We'll be shooting from here on in on their fouls as Creighton banks it in. Off the inbound from Alanna Ferry. 69-53, so they build it right back up to 16 again. Nice job to answer back as we approach 4 minutes to go. Dahl with it. Gets it back up top to Clark. Clark, a tough shot that won't go, and the rebound Botich. To Ferry. That's the 9th rebound for Nicole. After a slow start because of foul trouble. Numbers starting to pick up for her, closing in on a double-double anyway. Ferry with 10 on the shot clock. Creighton. And no, but a foul and 2 shots for her. As Grayvold, I think, got part of the ball as well, but also got the arm. And let's see if we can tell here. Grayvold. Yep. I think got the arm and then a little bit of the ball with it. Now, that's actually, yeah, that's what it is. That's 5 fouls on Grayvald, so that's a tough one for them. I mean, obviously, you could not afford to take her out, but goes for the block and gets the foul, and she is done for today with her 20 points. But she was outstanding. But now you're going to have to try to finish out your comeback without your leading scorer. Creighton missed the first one. Creighton 7 points, 6 boards today. And got that one. So a 17-point lead with 3.5 minutes to go. Drive left. Dahl, the jumper, good. Maddie Dahl. But they'll break the press. And once you do that, just run clock or wait to be fouled. But again, she's so wide open. Creighton took the jumper. And then a foul on the rebound. I think it's going to be on Dahl, yeah. That's a tough one. I don't really think there was any reason to blow the whistle on either side on that one. It's just a couple players going for a rebound. Let's see.
At the strike for the Eagles is Nicole Botich.
As we watch that one again. Well, that's the Ferry step through. That's the play before. But I'm not really sure. I mean, there was contact between Dahl and Botich, but that should not have been a foul on anybody, because there wasn't much contact. Botich, the free throw, good.
And the ball hits the first.
See if we can see here. Well, she blocked out, but again, that's, yeah, she had her arms back, but that's, I mean, I guess I can see it a little bit more in the replay why it was a foul, but again, that happens, 40 times a basketball game. You block out with your arms back. That's not much of a foul, I'll put it to you that way. And Dahl hits that jumper at the other end, though. 2:50 to go. The BenU leads 72-57. And ball tipped away. And what do they call? 10 seconds, couldn't get it over. So turnover. Now we are going to end up, now that's our 19th turnover, so we could end up with about 20, but they have 12 of their own. And the fact we've held them to 34% shooting to our 51%. Reason why the Eagles will stay on top in this one. That and all the rebounding Eagles have done today. Stankovic missed it. Rebound Botich. So Nicole, I think that's her 10th rebound of the day, has 8 points. De'Asia Williams. Parsons. 5 on the shot clock. De'Asia for 3, good! De'Asia Williams. Wow, used all the shot clock and hit a 3.
De'Asia Williams.
And 75-57. Dahl with it. Underneath. Stankovic turns, faces, misses, and Creighton the rebound. 90 seconds to play. Ferry. No hurry. Parsons against that zone. Lob it to Botich. Ferry's open. She'll drive, go all the way, miss it. And the rebound comes down to Lakeland.
1 minute remains.
Minute to play. They need to crank a couple of threes here if they can. And timeout for Lakeland. And I think that's why they called timeout. Even though it might be out of reach here, it's 75-57, probably is. But again, still a lot of basketball to be played this year. And in these situations, when they come up next time, the coach is saying, hey, we got to get it down. Set a pick, get an open 3, crash the boards, that kind of thing, and then try to create another turnover on the press. So 55 seconds remain. And BenU wins it. In men's volleyball, Benedictine has beaten Lakeland in 5 sets. They win it 15-12 in the 5th set.
In other Benedictine sports, the men's volleyball team takes 2 victories today. The second beating Lakeland in 5 sets. Congratulations to men's Benedictine volleyball.
So a long but successful day for BenU men's volleyball. They swept Trinity Christian in 3 and then took Lakeland in 5. And they had to come back and win the last 2 sets to do that. So a great come-from-behind win for BenU men's volleyball. So we're going to get a doubleheader sweep here today, and volleyball is going to win a couple. High left side, launched the NBA 3 and missed that, I should say, as it rings out for Deasia Williams. And come front with 32 seconds to play. Botich follows and a foul. She'll go to the line with 19.8 to play.
At the line shooting 2 for the Eagles, Nicole Botich.
And no good off the front of the iron. And missed that one. Well, they're a lane violation, and she might get another shot at it. Well, she needs this point for her double-double, so that's a big call. You need this for a 10-10 day. And got that to curl in. So she gets her 10-point, 10-rebound day after all. The old NBA 3 to make 2. 17 seconds to go. Underneath. Little scooping shot that won't go. Botich the rebound, so get it a 10-point, 11 rebound day for her. And now that we're in the front, we can just walk it out. 3 seconds. 76-57, Eagles get the win. So BenU sweeps the day. And a very successful day indeed here at the Rice Center. So congratulations to both Eagles squads here today as they get a couple of victories. Again, the men had an 87-62 win over Lakeland to now go to 20-0 on the year. And the women take care of business 75-57. So let's look at the numbers, or 76-57, I'm sorry. So looking at the numbers today, well, first of all, let's talk to Coach Avercamp before we wrap things up on the day. And well, congratulations, 2 in a row. The ship has been righted.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a little bit of a rough stretch, and we weren't really putting the ball in the basket, so our confidence is definitely getting a little better right now.
Well, and a great first quarter, too. I mean, a great intensity to start the day.
Yeah, we really came out focused and energized, and I think that's a huge, huge key to our success. We've talked a lot about the games where we get out to an early lead. We have success. When we get scored on first and the other team gets out, we struggle battling back. We never really get back over that hump. So in practice, we really focused on starting off well and giving energy right from the beginning.
Well, definitely did that, and you definitely owned rebounds today, 49-25.
Yeah, it's the difference in the game. We talked last time about how we need to rebound in order to win, and it proved it again today. And
held them to 33% from the field.
Yeah, we did a nice job staying down. They made some tough shots, and we're okay with that. If you're going to make a tough shot over the top of us, we're going to deal with it and live on, but we don't give up layups, and I thought we did a really good job of that.
I mean, obviously, you turned some over on that press, but I'll tell you what, that's the best press I've seen all year.
Yeah, they do a real nice job, and that's kind of their identity now, is being pressure in full court, and a couple of them were unforced on our part, but credit to them, they played hard throughout.
Boy, and Nicole, again, slow start with the foul trouble, but ends up with a double-double anyway, a 10 and 12 day for her.
And that's a senior.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what a senior does. If it struggles early, they battle back at the end, and she really proved why she was an all-conference kid last year and one of our team leaders this year.
Well, speaking of seniors, Alanna Ferry today, 11 points, 6 boards, and 8 assists today.
Yep, she kind of had that all-around game going on, and we knew it was going to be a really good game for her. She really likes that up-tempo pushing the game, and that's where she's successful, and we knew obviously that against the press that she's going to be able to push the ball, and she did a nice job today for us.
And Alexakos didn't play along, but she was a factor when she was out there.
She was a huge spark for us, and credit to her every day in practice. She's pushing everybody, and she steps in when her number's called, and today she did a great job with that.
All right, good luck on the road.
Thank you very much.
All right. So Coach Avercamp as the Eagles get the win here today.